So hi guys, this is Pickle Noodles Card Incorporated here, and today I'm going to be doing a deck review. This deck is the Tendril Deck by Encarded, the company Encarded. Yeah. So let's start with the box. Yes. Well, the box at the front, it has some nice designs over here, like some tendril plants, and as you can see here, there's the word tendril over here, and here's the suits. The box itself is black. So up here it says Tendril playing cards, and over here it says designed by Encarded. At the back it has all that copyright information. The size, it says printed by the United States Playing Cards Company. Okay, the back is the back design, but it has black borders on the sides. Okay. So let's go over the history of this making of the deck. This deck was designed by Carpenter, whose company is called Encarded, and he basically got his company and all his cards and printing and money and staff and stuff funded. It was funded by Kickstarter. So I automatically like this deck because this symbolizes what one man can do without a backing of some major company or bank. So let's go into aesthetics of the deck. So let's start with the cards. So the back design, it's basically a whole bunch of abstract lines, dark around the sides, and here you see this green looking thing, and it starts turning brighter and brighter with the center dot over here. So basically, this is actually not a one-way deck. It looks one-way, but it's completely symmetrical. And also, one more thing to note is that this deck, it has a thinner border than your normal decks, and that actually makes fans look much more easier to do and look much more consistent. Also, they also have nice fade in the edges from the white borders, and that just makes it look very good. And I hope other decks would start using this sort of this thin border. So let's go into the actual faces. Yeah, so basically this deck looks like this in the back. Now watch. The deck is actually completely black. Crazy, huh? So the idea of the deck was that the designer, his name Paul Carpenter, he basically wanted to have a black themed deck, but not with all those common drawbacks of a black themed deck, like the edges start scratching and stuff like that. So it's quite creative. Here's like a completely black card, but with that thin border, so it won't scratch and stuff. It's actually quite cool. There's a contrast. There's like a very bright color here and a very dark color here, and also the pips are much smaller, and that makes fans look much better. So let's go into more detail with the cards. So also, if you can see properly, they also have some lines over here, some very faint looking lines, and that just makes the cards look very special and very different from your average bikes or bees. They look very different from the just looking at it, it looks very unique and different from other decks. And let's have a look at the spades. Ace of Spades, very simple, very eye-catching. I really like it. And also the core cards. Well, the core cards. Oh, here's a gaff card. The core cards are really worth mentioning. As you see, the core cards are much more simpler, and they have all that faint neon-looking stuff around it, which make it very special. And clubs, tens. Also, I want to show you the Joker. Oh, it comes with a double backer, this deck. Wait. Also, the Joker for this deck, it's quite awesome. It's actually a Mayan symbol. This deck actually symbolizes well, it's meant to be about Mayans. The theme, yes. Another Joker, and here's his other Joker, which is in a different color. And that's it for the looks of the cards on the pips. So now let's go into the handling. Well, this deck handling is where this deck really shines. This deck handles really well. and yeah, handles really well. And wait, handles really well, and it spreads clean. It also fans quite well. Sorry, it actually fans quite well, and dribbles well. Also, the stock for the cards is actually quite springy, and it's really easy to do springs with these without actually using too much tension and stuff. So overall, this deck is really well balanced between the looks of the cards and the handling. So I would really recommend you to get this deck, and yeah, that's it. Have a good one.